Holy Priest guide for Cata, and a little bit like it has some pre-patch stuff too, even though that was from a while ago, like a couple weeks ago. But yeah. So, firstly, I made a list of stuff to talk about. But it has the talents, stats, information about the new thing that was added in pre-patch, dungeon healing, raid healing, and stuff. Um, so firstly, this is the talents that I used in pre-patch. It had said to use, Wowhead said to use Lightwell, but honestly, if you get hit once, like a tank, it's just gonna go away. Because it goes, like, the effect wears off after you take 30% of your health, and Cata things hit hard, so yeah. So I just used this since, just in case if I die, I could still help heal. And yeah, I haven't died recently though, so it's been fine. But this is what so at 85 before I swapped to these. These are the talents I had. I spec'd into this twice, or 3 times, and then I spec'd into this once, and then by the time I was 85, I got the second point in here. And then this is the rating spec that you're supposed to do. That's what my spec is. And yeah, an extra point in here is worth more than the darkness, and this is worth more than the darkness, the 2 points in here, since mana is iffy, and we have a ton of haste already. So that's our third stat to prioritize, which we're moving on to that now. But essentially, since intellect is spell power for us now, so like, this is my intellect. And it even shows you. That's awesome. It's nice that it shows you now. So, intellect slash spell power and spirit, because there's no MP5 anymore. They removed it in pre-patch. So yeah. Anyway. And then it's haste. Because, you have to have a decent amount of haste. I feel like on my Resto Druid, I cannot tank heal at all. Like, it makes me want to not run dungeons on her at all. Just because of how bad it is healing as a Resto Druid right now. Because the lack of haste we have for the gear. Mana is bad and everything costs so much. But yeah. And then mastery. Which, if you reach a certain, so for example, like right here, so right now, my haste is 13.4, so I should be prioritizing for my reforging mastery over haste. But if I was close to a haste breakpoint, then I would prioritize haste over mastery. Wow, it says this too, but yeah. And then here's a graph for all the haste breakpoints, and when you get extra ticks of like renew, where to find him, or him out. But yeah. And then the new thing that they added in Cata pre-patch was the chakras. So there's different chakras. There's 3. The one that I'm in right now is the base one. You don't have to cast anything in it to get it. But for example, let's see. I'm not hurting a little rabbit. They're too cute. But if I go find something, for example, this will stun. Dude, we only got a recipe. That's funny. I didn't even intend to get that. But it's a DPS thing. It helps with interrupts. It does not work on bosses because you can't stun bosses. But it definitely helps for trash. Because, like, I knew that it interrupted stuff, but I wanted to make sure when I was writing the Google Doc I made, I wanted to make sure it was actually correct, that it does, and you can say that it interrupts stuff. It interrupts stuff because it stuns. So, like, those little mobs that do the smacky thing in stone form, it can stun them so they don't do the whole really mean thing. But yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, and then and this you can activate if you're in another chakra. You can activate it by just hitting smite. But here is Holy Word Serenity. That was Holy Word Chastise, but this is Holy Word Serenity now. But essentially, you hit your chakra, so let's keep on to T on mine. But you hit your chakra, and then you can either do Binding Heal, Greater Heal, Flash Heal, or Heal. So if I do this right now, I changed my chakra, and now I have the pretty stuff on the floor. As you can see. And so now it is an instant cast, which heals a decent amount. And the buff that I have, my heals on the target, not anybody else's. My heals have a higher chance to crit. So yeah. And then it's a nice instant cast, so peeps are dying and stuff. Anyway, and then the next chakra, if you hit prayer mending or prayer healing, it changes the chakra. Back in pre-patch, I found if I got hit at all or took any damage while I'm in my chakra state, when I'm trying to swap, it'll like not work. So I would hit T and then hit my prayer mending as fast as possible to make sure that I actually swapped chakras. But what I don't get is that this is gold and yellow and stuff. But then the stuff on the floor is blue. Like, this, well, the AoE heal is gold, but then my chakra thing around me is blue. But then the instant cast one, it's gold for my chakra thing. But then the spell's blue. Anyway. So, this is like a nice AoE heal. I think it's in Fire Moons that we get a, like the 4-piece increases the, like how long Powered Shield and our Holy Words last by a certain percent. So hopefully our Holy Word Sanctuary will last the same amount of time the cooldown lasts. And the nice thing, so I don't play Shaman. I'm gonna have a Shaman that's level 80, but I haven't played it since pre-patch. And I've only done one raid on her. Anyway, but yeah, so this, it lasts 18 seconds in the cooldown. And so 10 seconds without it, which is sad. So what's this? Oh, is it that? Really? It's that? I guess I just... Oh yeah, because I have it on my druid too. I got this trinket in raid yesterday. That was nice. My ring that I reserved didn't drop though. It's kind of sad. But it was also, by the way, what I was doing that I wasn't sure of. I was curious whether this is better than Jar of Ancient Remedies or Fall of Morality, or Mortality, sorry. I did not see the T there. Or Mortality. And when I thought about it, Jar of Ancient Remedies is actually better. Because the equip is constant and it's more spirit constantly. Stacks up. So that's like 580 spirit from, I think, for 15 seconds. And automatically refreshes. So if I cast something. So like this. Okay, so 580 I was right. That's more than this. Because this is only 400. So, and a bonus is if you need mana right then and there, you can just click on it and it instantly gives you 7k mana. And you have to time it right, so like on the Farian, so you can still mana regen on the pillars. But yeah, so that's the chakras. The next thing I'm going to talk about is dungeon healing. So I made another video from a couple weeks ago, like I posted it the other day, but it's from before the raids came out. But this is me running I can't speak. This is Grim Baton with my guild. It was fun. But yeah, so, and that was actually before I learned something that I'm going to talk about when we get to the, like, tips part. But yeah, dungeon healing, even if it's like a AoE fight, I mostly just Holy Word Serenity, because it's easy, it's an instant cast, and I feel like I already do enough with my prayer healing stuff and circle healing. So it helps for a tank healing, because like dungeon fights, there's tank damage while there's AoE damage. So you might as well, like even in the, on trash too, you can just tank heal. Get your serenity stats up, serendipity stats up, and then heal more permanently. Wait. So originally my mana wasn't here, and I didn't know something that's kind of awesome. I had these But I had the mana gulper instead of the snap springs. So this instead of that, but this is actually more useful. I just have to actually use it because I keep forgetting I have it. And I keep forgetting my mana pods because I'm already used to the freaking glove. I'm already used to the glove. But then there's holy word serenity I've been using a lot. And then I've also found that I've been using greater heal a lot more. Because one, it doesn't cost as much mana as flash heal, and it's also a bigger heal. Also, I did 100k with a greater heal with Guardian Spear on the target, and I crit too, because I used this. It was insane. Like, I want to try it again, see if I can do 100k. Ready? Guardian Spear.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Oh. Couldn't even tell how much I did. But whatever. Let's see a message that I wrote. And then raid healing. Pretty much nearly every single fight in the raids. So BWD, BOT, so far. I don't know about Baird and like I never played Cata. In phase 1, I use Holy Word Sanctuary because 1, it's a lot of AoE damage, and 2, yeah, so occasionally, like if there's not any AoE damage going on, and if it's only tank damage, so like the beginning of Memorial, I will just use Holy Word. Serenity for tank healing. But otherwise, yeah, it's not really. But yeah, it's mostly just AoE damage. So I use Sanctuary. But like if I'm low on mana and I need to get heals out on a specific person, because the cooldown's not that long on here, and I can always cast a heal to keep them from dying, but they will die in the next hit unless the other healer helps. But if I'm low on mana, I will just swap to Serenity too, and just help. Like if someone's about to die and I'm low on mana, I'll just Holy Word Serenity them and they'll be fine. Unless they die before I can get another heal off them. Because that happened yesterday. Actually, earlier today. This warrior just got, like, smacked. Anyway. So, as you can see here, you can look at this guy too. But, this is all the stuff for raid healing. And then, I thought of this while trying to go to sleep one night, and then the next day I searched it up and it turns out it actually does work. So if you're ill and then you put out your Shadow Fiend, this much mana, so whatever percent I'm at right now, it's like about 20%, and then you put your Shadow Fiend out.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I was always curious if you could do it without a target.
I don't have a target.
But I guess not. Do not hit a critter. Critters are so cute. Oh, look, it's a little rabbit. But yeah. And then if you use your Shadow Fiend, which gives you 3% mana. I really need to do the show tooltip on these, because it's annoying that I have to open my freaking spell book when I'm trying to figure something out in the middle of a boss, because then I can see my healing meters, because my healing meters are on the left. Anyway, but Shadow Fiend regenerates 3% mana if you use your Shadow Fiend and then Hymn of Hope, because the Hymn of Hope gives a buff. Increases your int by 15% for 8 seconds and refreshes every tick on that person. Your Shadow Fiends have 3%. It's 5 to 6% that it gives you. I'm not exactly sure. I forgot exactly. And then when I tried searching up again and trying to write it, it didn't work. But 5 to 6% bonus mana, not bonus mana, mana. Instead of the 3, it's 5 to 6 per hit. So when I searched it up the second time, it said that you get 20% extra mana from your Shadow Fiend. So I don't know how many hits the Shadow Fiend does. This is 1 per second, so 15. It's 2 to 3 extra, so whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah, 20%, a little over 20% extra mana from your Shadow Fiend. You do it that way. So I'd assume what I was talking about earlier is that what I'm trying to start to do, I keep forgetting that I have Snap Springs now, but if you use your Shadow Fiend and then your hand wraps and then the Snap Springs and then Hymn of Hope, you're gonna get even more mana. So just pretty much increasing your int as much as possible when you need that. So like what I would like to happen is for my light weave embroidery to proc, and at the same time when I use my gloves and my Shadow Fiend and my Hymn of Hope, because then I'm getting even more mana, which is nice. But yeah, I'm kind of sad that my ring didn't drop. I still have this. And I still have a bad wand. The bracers dropped last week though. And we're doing BWD tonight, which is super fun. But also, like, we're a casual guild. But like, we're talking about doing more heroics. Because we did heroics in ICC. We didn't even start doing heroics till like halfway through. Because we wanted to get our first Shadow Moon done. Oh, nice. Anyway. So, essentially, what I'm gonna do on a boss is, if I'm low on mana, about 20%, because it'll give you a decent amount of mana, like even just without my cloak, just Shadow Fiend, and this gives me from like right here to up here. It's insane. I don't know if that's the correct amount actually, but it's a significant amount of mana. It's like not, you get more mana doing it combined than you do doing it separately. And most of the time you're not going to have to do it separately. Now I'm going to be making a macro. But these are all my macros. My camera one. This, I cannot figure out what to do with this yet. Cause I have it to where if I put Guardian Spirit like on a dead person, it won't accidentally put it on me, so it gets wasted, which sucks. So, I feel like I really need, but yeah, so I'm gonna make a macro for this actually. Because normally I'm shelving and I'm a rope. So I really wanted to show an accurate cooldown, but I don't know quite how to do that. I don't know much about macros, but essentially, I'm just gonna make it this, and then, there. And then, I could do hashtag show tilted. Meh. Slash is, I'm gonna have to fix this every single time we get a glove upgrade. I highly doubt we're gonna kill Heroic Sinistra or Alec here. There's a person. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Mercurial hand wraps. Make sure I spelled that right. Yeah. And then slash cast. And to make sure that's spelled right. Okay. Because I feel like these two are spelled right. Okay. So if I save that and use that, oh, it puts a green ugly thing on it. I hate that. Fluff. I don't know exactly where to put it on bars, but I really don't like this. But I've had it before on this. It'll take some getting used to, but whatever. So it worked just now. So now I'm getting even more mana, which is great. Ta-da! So I have 105,000 mana right now, and I went back to 19k or 90k. So that macro's nice. It really bothers me that this is green though. Anyway, so the next thing, because I have raid soon, so this is Conclave, which I think I did relatively crap on. Somehow I got a better. I know healing pressures do better. But somehow I got a better parse. But I feel like my HPS was worse. So you lied to me. This is 9.8, but this is 9.7. It's not like you're rounding it up. It's 9.71. Rude. Anyway, but Conclave. Oh yeah, that's why. Whatever. Anyway, so as you can see here for Conclave, I do not. Our tanks are crazy. Why do they heal so much? But since I was mostly tank healing my chakra, like the most of my healing, the most of the time, I was on the platform, on Anshel's platform, longer than I was on Nazir's platform. So my Holy Word Sanctuary, and like when I used it, it was literally only the tank and me, so it was not gonna get a ton of people. But as you can see, a lot of my AoE spells I didn't do as much with, and more single target spells I did. Just really depends. Also, mana wise, just using heal a ton is a lot better because it costs a lot less mana than everything else. It's like, I don't know, 20% of flash heal. And it does about 20% of flash heals. Yeah, anyway. Inexpensive, but not great heal. Expensive heal. More efficient heal. And AoE heal and stuff. Yeah, anyway. But that's Conclave. If we go to Alec here, I'm proud of myself. I did good on Alec here. But see, mostly renewed because I was out of mana most of the time. I feel like we watch the replay. We can actually watch the replay right now. This is one of the, like, I did surprisingly well last time. I orange first. No, actually. Sorry. I got a 99 on all the fights. But Hellfist, I think? Now, which was the one that I didn't get a 99? Oh, Conclave. And then I got an 87. It was disappointing. Because my previous one was a 92. But yeah. So, as you can see, I'm very proud of that number 1, but I'm only beating the person behind me by 10 points. Or something. Or 7 points, I don't know. But I am so close to a 99 average. I think if I just get Therian up and Conroy, I don't understand. Do people just have to kill it really quickly in the end to be able to keep such high HPS? And you have to time it right for your healers to burst. Anyway, but essentially, that's that. Magma I did last week. I wonder if I'm gonna get another 99. I always thought I didn't do well in Magma. What? Wait, why did I think I didn't do well in Magma? I'm not sure. Also, I didn't think I was doing well in Magma because the rest of the group was so close behind me and they were nearly beating me, and I think they were beating me at one point. But I somehow managed to get a 99. I'm sad that I didn't get a 99 from bottom level. Shame. Anyway, but so I'm assuming Renee is what I did the most. No. Well, it's what I cast the most, but Circle of Healing did the most. That makes sense. Circle of Healing just does a ton. But yeah. Also, I'm not sure when I'm actually going to swap, but I've actually been using Inner Will. I don't know when I'm going to swap, but I've actually been using Inner Will for the mana since we have a ton of instant casts, and it is insane how much. So look. So with Inner Fire, Circle Healing's 4.7k. This is 2.2. This is 1.3, and this is 3.1 and 3.3. This is 2.4. But yeah, essentially, with this, I went down 600 mana. This also went down a ton. Yeah. Wait, does that affect that? This actually costs 1,000 mana. Whoa. Also, it says that that's on the global cooldown. Sucks that you can't cast it during when you're casting something else. So like right now, if I do this, it won't actually count. But yeah. So it's nice that I can just do this and then this after. Like, not in a group. But yeah. Also the wings are so pretty. But yeah, also one thing, I feel like I definitely got better at healing when I actually started using like Divine Hand when I felt we needed it and not just hitting for healing. I also time it and I know when to hit it on some fights. So, for example, on Meloria, especially on Heroic, that guy's mean on Heroic. I just divine him on the like the poison looking thing. You know that I don't know what poison it looks like. Put some poison, I don't know. But from but for example, for heroic, I have no idea what I did wrong. Maybe it's because peeps are crazy and they're solo healing. You really only need one healer. I mean, that's what a YouTube video, this one guy that plays like all the healing classes, he said you only really need one healer. But for example, Malorian, I've only done this once, and I was all about GKP. But also, I wasn't first for a while. But I'm sad. But as you can see, Renew did a ton. But then I also used to find him. How? How did I cast it 6 times? The fight wasn't even that long, was it? It was 7 minutes? I should have only been able to cast it twice. That is weird. I don't know why it's saying that. Because I only cast it twice. And you can see that I died. It was sad. It was at the very end though. Did I get a B-res? I don't remember. It was here that I died. Yeah, I did get a B-res. If you have any questions, you can ask me for like a specific fight to explain what I do. Or I don't mind answering questions. I actually like it when people ask me questions about Holy Priests because I really enjoy playing Holy Priest. And it's nice that other people want to play Holy Priest because I feel like, okay, I have no idea what the heck was wrong with this person. On Holy Twilight, I was trying to get into a run, an ICC, and like she was decently geared. She wasn't horribly geared. She had ICC pieces, and I said, "Do you want a Holy Priest? Like whatever my gear score was. I think it was like 5.8 at that point. So I don't know what my item level was. Something. And they said Holy Priests are bad. It's like, okay, I get that you can think, like, you're allowed to think that something's bad or not good, but why do you have to be rude about it? And what's ironic is that they're literally playing a Holy Priest right now. They're holy in stuff disc, and they're in second on a server, and I'm on first. But I'm beating them by 100 points. It's okay. But that jerk. Anyway, if you have any questions, I will answer them. And if you have any like gear questions, I'll also try my best to answer those. It took me like 10 minutes to think whether the 372 was better than the Darkman card. But yeah. Anyway, if you have any questions, I'll answer them. But thank you for watching.